There we go. Also, don't mind the skin. I've been on a bit of a Spider-Gwen kick lately with all the merchandise coming out from the movie. I've been buying it all and reading the comics, so don't mind that. Focus on the building I did, and here is the first of four turrets that we are going to be building today. So funny story. I was away for quite a few days, like three or four. That may not seem like a lot, but trust me, it was a lot. And what happened was I was originally planning on just gathering the resources and everything we'd need so we could build all this when we get back, or when I got back, and be able to actually record because I couldn't record where I was. Then I did that all, and I was still bored, so I decided, you know what? Let's build the islands because you know what? That'll be fun. And then I was still bored, and I'm like, you know what? I still have time to kill, so let's just build one of the four towers, or turrets, I should say. And I could have done all four, but I decided to show some self restraint, and we only have one. And let's discuss the design a bit. But we're actually going to go to my creative testing world for that portion because I'm not going to try to fly around this and discuss it while we're doing it like that. So here we have the world with all the turrets, and don't mind that. That was, I have no idea what I was doing there. That got scrapped a long time ago. Also, don't mind, I'm starting to work up designing the center island. But yeah, so here we have a very, modern, futuristic, like I said, the theme of the build was going to be. There's stuff over there too. That was even earlier sketch. Don't mind that. Why is it just dropping off like that? That's kind of weird. Anyway, so I started off with like this kind of bottom bit, and I am not good at building futuristic. I do not like it in the slightest. But I was looking up at quite a few reference images, and quite a few of them had like this kind of stripy line thing going on. So I tested it out down the bottom here, and that worked. And then I kind of just added globs of it here and there, like I've done here. And I liked the way that looked. It's very much about the shape when it comes to futuristic, because there's genuinely not a lot of texture, but I managed to sneak some in. Like here, we've got some white concrete in place of the white snow. Like, you look at white concrete when it's just, let's have a look. That looks pretty white like that, right? You compare it to the snow, it actually looks a lot more grey. I don't know why I'm liking it so much. Anyway, it looks a lot more grey compared to the snow, and I think that makes a nice shadowy effect if you combine it with the snow. So in quite a few places I've done that, but you can see it's actually flat. But if you kind of step back and have a look at it from a distance, it looks like there's a ledge and it's got that bit of depth. I went more into talking about that kind of idea in one of my Infinity SMP Season 3 videos. I have no idea which one it was, so I'm not going to try to tell you. But we've also got shading along here, where it's just gone from the purple concrete powder to purple concrete. And we've even managed to get different shades of purple in, where this creates a natural shadow across here, but this isn't as shadowy because it's lit up a bit more. So whilst, yes, they're technically the same blocks, it looks a bit darker there than it is there. Something else I've done is I've done this multi-layered glass here. So I've got glass there and glass panes here, which I really like the effect of, especially from the inside. And eventually I want to get some like plants and stuff, possibly even 1.20 plants once we update server. We got this little balcony entrancey thing here, but these banners too I really like. And at the top, now the top was interesting. I was struggling for a while about figuring out what I actually wanted to do with the top. So I kind of started off with this little triangle at the edge here, and as you can see, it's rotated on the different ones. And then then I saw, I don't know, one of the reference images kind of had this glass pillar going up. It wasn't exactly like this, it was a bit different, but it gave me this idea. And when you stand back and look at it from a distance, it actually looks quite, like, nice, I guess. It looks quite natural, and imagine an even bigger pillar going up the center as well for the main central tower. I really like the way it's turned out. We've even got some more banners here, and we've got these, I've used a lot of smooth quartz stairs, because, they aren't exactly snow stairs, and we've kind of got them as supports here, which aren't necessary. I mean, futuristic builds always kind of look a bit gravity-defying, but I still wanted to have some level of realism in it. And yeah, that's it for the most part. Occasionally I'll get some, grey with this andesite and obviously all this here. And there's a bit of, I don't know what this is with the purple stained glass there. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm very much going with the colour scheme of my skin. I'm not wearing the skin right now. I would show you, but yeah, I changed my skin because I felt like it. This isn't permanent. This is probably go back to normal next episode. Like I said, Spider-Man. So, yeah, that's mainly it, and it's pretty much symmetrical everywhere, and there isn't any detailing on this side because I don't know what I would want to actually do with that yet. I'm thinking maybe like bridges connecting either side or something. I don't know. We'll have to wait, like work it out. That's coming later. So yeah, I like the way this has turned out. So now that we've actually, done some quite substantial work on the mega base, we should probably actually finish the starter base. Don't mind that there. There used to be a lot more sheep that I was using for the blue wall, not blue wall, purple wall for the banners in the build, but then a creeper fell in and killed a whole bunch of them, so we don't talk about that. But to finish off this area, what we need to do is a lot more terraforming, or not so much the terraforming, more so adding trees and boulders and all that fun stuff kind of up here and around here. Why is there dirt? Why is there dripstone there? I've noticed that before, and I'm like, why is that there? Did Alexa put that? That seems like something Alexa would do. So let's go put it in his little cave down here. You know what? Oh, hang on, you can't place them sideways, can you? There, that works. Okay, cool. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put a lot more trees down. And I'm not going to do this as a time lapse. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do progress updates. So I think we're going to just mark out where I want the trees to go first. I think a few in this area could look nice, not too many. And we definitely need them up here. So I'm going to work out on just putting them where I think they are needed. I may have ended up doing a little bit more than just putting the stumps in, and now I kind of just went ahead and did all of it. Okay, I'm going to have to see what that is. I didn't get a sapling from the tree. Okay, I'm going to explain why that's bad in a second. But anyway, look at this lovely terraforming that I did. Look, it's beautiful and incredible, and I'll show you in a second. But the reason Alexa's saying that, because I just had to go get him a jungle sapling, because he needs it for what he's doing down here. We've got his little area down here, but his color palette includes jungle planks. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to get him another sapling, because he said he didn't get one, so let's go get him another one. So I've had to come all the way out to the mining mesa/desert because there's a little jungle hill rolly thing. I can't remember what the biome's called, but here we are. And I'm just going to use my fortune pickaxe because that's what we're going to use to try to get these, saplings. Okay, there's one. I'll get him a few this time. Also, he changed his skin to the spot to match mine as Gwen. So I kind of took one of his heads. He's like, do you want this version's head too? I killed him, and then I said I wanted one, because why not? So yeah, I'm just going to get these saplings and then head... Were you just waiting in front of the portal? There. From across the spider... Yeah, it is Spot from across the Spider-Verse. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I've done here. Also, this board... Among Us board, you Axolotl must be able to do the following. Among Us Boom's base. it must be at least one Among Us, two say Among Us 3 times fast. What? Alexa, did you place the board? Yes or no? So we need to teach Alexa that we don't just go ahead and do it. Also, where are these mob sounds coming from? That's not normal. But yeah, we need to wait for Boom's retaliation so he actually has a chance, and we're not just constantly pranking him, because we don't want to do that. So where is Alexa? Is he just out farming the jungle right now, or does he realize I'm watching him build? That is the question. Does he realize? Okay, he's just shifted. Okay, he hit the rocket. Can I sneak up on him? Okay, let's get away from that. Brain damage. Yeah, exactly. I probably actually should get a portal set up to it so I don't have to constantly just go to the farming district to go there, but you know what? I can't be bothered. So yeah, we have now got started our mega base, and this has been a while in the making. I've gone through so many designs, like you saw in my creative testing world, and I don't know if you can kind of hear it in my voice this episode, but I don't know what's happening. It's very like crinkly today. I don't know what caused it, but anyway, thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I'll probably be back to my normal skin in the next episode probably. What? A human could grow 103 jungle trees? Why didn't Mr. Beast think of this? He's talking about the amount of bones to grow a jungle tree. What?